All right, guys, how's it going? Today, Coach, I'm doing that again. Pam. All right. Hey, how's it going, guys? Coach Will here with another installment of Adapt at Home. Today is a good one. It's a burner. Mentally prepare yourselves. This is gonna be a really, really good one. All right, we're gonna have 4 separate movements. All right, each one of those movements, we're gonna start them with 4 repetitions. Each time you go through each round, you're gonna add 2 reps on there. So the first round, you're gonna do 4 reps of each. Then you're gonna do 6 reps, then you're gonna do 8, and so forth for 15 minutes, all right? 15 minutes, as many reps as possible, but good quality reps, all right? So the first exercise that we have ski jumps with alternating toe jumps. So I'm gonna jump off to the side, and I'm gonna touch with my opposite hand to that opposite foot. And I'm gonna jump to the other side and touch. Notice that I'm going into a kickstand position like so. You can get into that position while touching, or you can try and not even make contact with the ground and just make contact here and just going side to side. And we're gonna be doing 4 of those, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go on to the next movement. And the next movement we're gonna have is gonna end up being rotating planks. So going with the same trend of opposite hand to opposite foot, but we're gonna end up rotating, and then we're gonna touch. Going back into a high plank position, and then we're gonna touch. And nice and controlled, touching it out there for about 1 second. I'm gonna do it sideways, for you're going to see that. So being from right here, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate, touch, rotate, touch, all right? And we're gonna do same thing, 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna go to the next movement, which is gonna be sumo stance squats. So sumo stance, all I want you to think about is a sumo wrestler, right? We're gonna get nice, wide stance. I usually like to tell people if you could point your toes out as far out as you can, fine. But I usually like to tell people about 45 degrees out, making sure we get a nice wide stance. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down. If you can't touch the ground, perfect. If not, we can just go as low as you can, coming right back up. You can also get a chair right under your butt, make contact, coming right back up. Now, one thing that I do want you to think about when you're doing these sumos is as you're going down, I want you to think about those knees being pressed out, being pressed out, being pressed out, being pressed out, making contact, and coming right back up, all right? And same thing, we're gonna be doing 4 reps of that. And then finally, we're gonna be doing single arm sprawls, all right? We're used to doing sprawls, right? Where we're doing it with both arms, making contact with the ground and coming right back up. The only difference with this one, we're only going down with 1 arm, all right? So take this a little bit cautiously, right? Because it can be a little bit dangerous if you're not prepared for the movement, but there is a couple of variations that we can do. So ideally, the way that you would perform the single arm sprawl is you'll make contact with the ground with 1 hand and jump back. Coming back up, and that's 1 rep. Doing the same thing with my left hand now, but now I'm gonna show you an alternative that we can do. I'm gonna make contact here, I'm gonna step back and step back. And notice what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to lean too much weight off to one side. I'm trying to stay as flat as I can, coming right back up. So again, I'm gonna show you 2 more reps. The right being the more advanced, and then with the left, alternate. And if that tends on being too difficult, we can go back into a kneeling position. So, just to show that, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down into this position, drop down to my knee, and drop down to my knee. Then I'm gonna come right back up, alternating, but making sure that we're driving down with this arm, all right? And that's the workout, guys. So we're gonna be doing each one of those for 4 reps. After you're done with the round, we're gonna add 2 reps. So you'll be doing 6, 8, 10, and so forth for 15 minutes. All right, guys? All right, let's get started. We're gonna do 1 round together, and then we'll knock this out. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. 15 minutes, remember. In 3, 2, 1, starting off with those ski jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice nice and controlled, making sure you're getting good quality reps in there. Next thing we have those rotating planks. Dropping down into that high plank position, making sure I got good feedback off that ground by pushing down and touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, we got those sumo stance squats. Going nice and wide. Remember, initiating this squat by bringing the knees out. Making contact. 1, 2, 3. I'll do one this way for you could just go ahead and see what my torso is doing. It's trying to stay as vertical as possible. All right, and that was 4. Now we get those single arm sprawls. So making contact with the ground. You can do 2 on one side and then switch into the other one. Or step back. Just find whatever works for you. And that was 1 round, guys. Now remember, after this one, now I'm gonna add 2 reps to each one of those exercises and so on and so forth. All right, guys, let's get after it.